and oh, hello, Dusty, who just jumped into my lap. I'm going to be recording, so it's going to be too loud for you to sleep. Okay. She seems to want to go with it. Ah, oh. I do have the timer running. Whether or not I remember to check it is another thing entirely. Also, I seem to be audible in the last video, so let's hope I can keep this up.
All set.
Yes, we are. Emgaforn the Foul. We called it Malvernus, the pestilent one. It devoured Tigers, turning our fairest work into a noxious waste. It consumed living warriors, turning their bodies to slime, and when its hunger was not abated, it consumed the bones of our ancestors. Foulness came from its touch, poison and filth and desecration. It threatened even the stone itself. The Shapers bound it, chained in lyrium, stained with the blood of 100 warriors. But within the orb, it hungered. It waited. We carried it here to the wasteland of the surface, where it can threaten nothing of value. Ha! The stone will live. The stone must live. We have sworn to defend it from the foul one at any price. Okay, so Malvernus is Corypheus. Also, I noticed, in the last Codex entry, it mentioned, bringing pestilence and desecration and stuff, so that's probably the Darkspawn. And it mentioned... Hello? Thank you.
Someday I'll visit a place with no ancient evils, horrors, devouring plagues, or insanity. Maybe a beach.
The day you go to the beach would be the day an armada of angry demon pirates show up.
This is fair. And then it also mentioned a beat like drums, and normally lyrium is described as a singing, but perhaps that could be it, because they're both musical.
Will you look at that?
A fortress. Here, in the middle of nowhere.
Oh, this is the thing that looked like the oil rig. Ooh, a new area. Alrighty. Oh.
Everyone stay still and try not to make any loud.
Okay. That's not gonna... Are there any more pressure plates? Okay.
Noises.
Hey, okay, remember to let Varric go first. Oh, hello! I missed snow. Okay.
Seems to be unhealthy.
Alrighty. Wait, what more? Oh, come on.
Better luck in the next flight. Not the fighting station for the one.
I hate that they come in waves. There are always more. Even when you think you're done.
Messing with us is suicide.
Okay. Whew. You know, I love Dragon Age games for the stories and the characters, and I could probably be fine with never having to fight another thing again. That's just me. I know a lot of people think that gameplay is really important. Not that I don't think it is, it's just that I kind of suck. But I haven't died yet, so I feel pretty good about that.
The deep roads again. I suppose I'm lucky. That first trip, I could have ended up only 6 feet down. Ugh. Free Marchers bury their dead, right? Or is that the Orlesians? Sometimes I forget what country I'm in.
Okay, let's see what this does. Oh, okay. I should probably try to lure the bad guys into one of these. An autosave. That's comforting. Okay. Nothing bad. Ah! Of course. Why did she all huddle up? Stay down! Oh my gosh, really? Ay, okay. Which one of these? Right, Panacea. And then regroup. And then take off Panacea. Take it off. Anders, take it off. Okay. No, Varric's gone. Ah, jeez. I had to say that I hadn't died yet. I had to do it. Oh my gosh, really? Ay, ay, ay. Okay, this is not going to go well.
My magic will destroy you!
I was just about to use a healing potion. This is why I need to pause the game more often.
Who's laughing now, huh?
I just hope Carver stays alive, because I don't want to do this again. Just die. Just die. The
You want this? I think I broke every bone in
I'm
my
surprised
body.
you agreed to come, Varric. You hate being underground, and you avoid the Carter the same way you do the Merchant Guild.
There's no way I'd miss watching you make these motherless nug-lickers cry.
Motherless Nuglickers. Nice. Oh my gosh, I could have used the trap. Oh, fine. Okay. Well, at least it's not like that one fight from the last DLC I played where I had to do it over and over and over. Couldn't even record it, I died so many times. Alright. That's better. If I see another autosave, I'm going to go nuts. I saved right before I entered this room. Okay, looking good. We hope. What's down here? Hey, great. Right over here. In Inquisition, I keep trying to click on things in order to bring me to them, and it doesn't work.
Tell people about our escape from Lothar. Why do you make it sound like I had food all over my face?
You're larger than life, Hawk. I have to give you a few flaws just to make you approachable.
Did you just call me fat?
Yes, that's pretty much how I tell it. Hawk rolled into the fray like a gigantic pudding covered in gravy. It's more dramatic that way.
Does it have to be gravy? Couldn't it be chocolate instead?
Everyone's a critic.
Well, that's the building we saw in the distance. Some weird magical aura going down into the center of it. I bet that's what's keeping Malvernus, the poisoned one, there. Gate key. Scout report. My team was sent to evaluate the fortified structures that overlook the northern caravan routes in the Varric Mountains. The Viscount's library suggests the buildings were part of an ancient Grey Warden fortress, constructed to guard the pass but abandoned after the Free Marches gained independence from Deventer. Our examination revealed construction that is remarkably sturdy for its age. The fortress's foundations reach deeper into the rock than expected. 2 levels below the surface, we discovered a series of twisting, underground passages chiseled out of the mountain itself. I commanded the men to set up camp there. Not an hour later, one of the newer men reported voices from the depths. He flew into a frenzy, demanding that we leave immediately. Those unused to tight spaces often display such hysteria. Thankfully, I was able to calm him before his raving affected the rest of the team. But he was gone this morning. Tracks led deeper into the caverns. We shall follow him. It's tracks lead. I read that incorrectly. From a scout's report, apparently quite old. I feel a bit bad now because Varric hates being underground, and I think, if I remember correctly, Anders has, like, some mild claustrophobia due to being locked in the tower. Actually, yeah, he was put in solitary confinement for like a year after he escaped us. Because, you know, Templars, they're always fun. Do not wish to die again. Okay. Not dead. Awesome. Forgot to look at my timer. How are we doing? 11 minutes. Okay. So, I'll just get up here and then we should be fine to move on to the next area. Ooh, Rebel. Wait, was that there before? Okay. Well, I'll go ahead and save it. Oh gosh, no, that was terrible. I'm not going to do that. I was going to name it Chasmatic, like charismatic, but that's just... No, I'm just... for the pun and for dragging my friends underground where they shouldn't be. At least Varric forgave me a bit in advance, so... Then again, he did say that I rolled around in gravy.